Hello, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Human Relations Part 2 Relationship Types webinar. My name is Carrie. I am a teaching assistant at Penn Foster High School. We're just going to go over this brief webinar, kind of the most important points of the Relationship Types in Human Relations Part 2. All right, our agenda for today is going to be different types of relationships, horizontal relationships, mutual reward theory, vertical relationships, and issues in the workplace. There are different types of relationships. A current relationship is a relationship that is active now. So these are your friends that you have contact with now. Past relationships is one that you used to have, but you no longer contact the person. Social relationships are your friends, so the people that you choose to be in a relationship with. A working relationship is one that builds with the people that you work with. So the people that you work with, thus your working relationship, although you can both have social relationships and working relationships with your coworkers. And a family relationship is those who you are related to. Horizontal relationships. Horizontal relationships would be those social relationships or working relationships with coworkers. You cannot choose your coworkers, but you can choose how to interact with them. Values. Your coworkers may have different values. These are things that people believe are important, such as education, religion, or family. There may be ethnic differences within your coworkers. This is important to accept people for who they are, accepting people for their races, religions, and backgrounds. Age differences. Older workers can offer younger workers a great deal of experience, knowledge, and patience, while younger workers will bring new ideas, enthusiasm, and high energy. Using good human relations is very important. It is so important to be tolerant, considerate, and communicate, along with being flexible when encouraging people who are, or when encountering people who are different from yourself. Mutual reward theory suggests that relationships will grow as long as the people involved reinforce each other. You can surface a relationship by being honest. Keeping in contact. Keeping in contact is a way to exercise your relationship, so it is important that the people that you want to keep in your life, that you call them, text them, video chat, make plans, spend time with these people. Also having fair expectations of one another. When expectations are met, relationships will grow. And it's also very important to have clear communication. Vertical relationships are a different type of relationship in the workplace. One person is able to make decisions for another person. Example, a supervisor or employee the supervisor is the leader, the employee is the follower. The leader in the relationship usually is more experienced and can teach the job that you are to perform. Your attitude will greatly affect the relationship that you form with your supervisor, both positively and negatively. Every manager or supervisor has their own style. It is up to the employee to adapt to this style. Is there a great deal of control, or can you work independently? Does your supervisor maintain distance or try to build a personal relationship? Does your supervisor follow a strict set of rules or respond with flexibility to situations as they arise? Does your supervisor focus on long or short-term goals? Everyone has a different style, so it's important to get to know the style of your supervisor or manager. A good supervisor has the ability to teach the job that you are doing. You should lend a hand to do they should lend a hand to do a better job and provide motivation. They should counsel their employees to help them see a situation more clearly or help them to make better decisions at work. And they should advocate for their employees so they feel their efforts are recognized and that the supervisor is looking out for their best interests. Balance. Establishing and maintaining both good horizontal and vertical relationships at work requires a sense of balance. You must meet your productivity requirements by working fairly and respecting others. Make sure you clearly understand your performance goals and efficiency guidelines. Work productively and share responsibilities for success as a team. How to build a productive vertical relationship. We kind of touched on this before. You need to be effective in accomplishing goals and also be efficient, along with fulfilling financial goals for your company. You should be loyal and considerate to your supervisor. Lend a hand when you can to help out within your department. You should have good listening skills and pay close attention. Establish eye contact, nod occasionally when directions are given. Asking for feedback means you want the supervisor to confirm what you've heard. Also provides reinforcement in vertical relationships with the supervisor. Happy employees plus good supervision will equal productivity. Now, issues in the workplace can arise. Having positive vertical and horizontal relationships make the day more productive and pleasant. But supervisors should avoid favoring one or a few group of employees at the expense of others. Again, that's balance. You should make sure that you have a professional relationship at work, but if you do have a social relationship, keep that outside of work. It is important for an employee to carry his or her own weight and complete their fair share of the work. Again, avoid over-socialization at work. Keep personal relationships out of work roles and avoid using a management position for unwanted advances towards an individual they may be interested in. So avoiding sexual harassment. Keep communication open and be honest to avoid conflicts.